Hello. Hey, everybody. How are you? Say hello. Hey, hey, hey. Nice to see you all here. I'll just give people like 2, 3 more minutes to join, and then we can start the event. To see you all. So just a quick note that there is a little bit gap between the comments and the video. So if you ask something or anything might have a slight delay until I see it. And then when I ask you a question, until I see your question, it also takes some time. I think it's like a 60 seconds delay or something like that. All right, I'm sure more people will join in a few minutes. So today I'm going to talk to you about CopilotKit. In case you don't know it, let me share my screen. Just share with you my entire screen. All right, so AI Copilots for your product in hours, not month, doesn't say a lot. Probably they need to change what it says here. But this is the easiest way to integrate production copilots into your product. Anyone here in the chat know what is a copilot? All right, so let's go ahead and talk about CopilotKit. Basically, if we look at the picture, you can see it's like a kind of like a chat floating in your background. You can talk to the chat, and then you can pass different type of context to the chat from your website. Like I can pass the content website content into the chat, then the chat will think and actually change things inside of the website. So one of the classic example we will build here today is a to-do list. So I'm going to show you how we build a to-do list and then how I can mutate, like change the to-do list from the AI. So we can, for example, check different to-do lists with the AI. We can create new to-do lists with AI, and we can also delete different to-do lists with AI. So this will be super cool and super fun. Before we start, a few things. So make sure that you go into and complete the new bonus. You can see in your bonuses page, I'll share it right now. You can see CopilotKit bonus. So 1 second, let me share it with you all. You can find the bonus here. So go ahead, claim the bonus, and you'll have more points. So do it now as fast as you can. The second thing is that we have a giveaway, as we did in the previous Hack Sweat competitions. So I'm going to send you a Google form. All you need to do is to fill in your GitHub handle. By the end of this event, only for the people that stayed in the event, we will have the giveaway for all the people that submitted the GitHub handle. So let me send you the link. So please go ahead into the list, into the link, and add your GitHub handle so we can get to winners in the end. And of course, if you don't want to complete the bonus, also go to CopilotKit and give them a star. So just putting the link here. So please either complete the bonus or not. I see you already started to put it, so great. We'll go back to this in the end. Okay. So let's see what we can do with CopilotKit. I'm going to create a new project, but I will use a lot of AI to do the project a lot faster. So that can be super fast. So first of all, let me make the screen a little bit bigger for you. I'll go to my projects directory. And let's set up a new Next.js project. So the easiest way to do it is go to Next.js, start a new app. So we'll just run this and create a new app. So I don't need all this. I just need the npx create latest. Write it here. Yes, create Next.js project. How to call this project? Let's call it CopilotKit To-do list. Yes. Yes, I want to use TypeScript. I want to use ESLint, Tailwind CSS. I want to use the src directory, the new app router. Basically, it's all yes. Just from the import alias, I don't like to use this. So let's customize this and say CopilotKit, or just to do. This just like a way to short things out. Okay. Let it load. Is there anything not clear so far? I mean, it's just a simple project installation, but feel free to ask. I'm just installing right now a Next.js project. Nothing out of the ordinary. Is anything here not understandable or something like that? It's a little bit hard because every time I'm looking for the chat messages, it takes some time, so I'm not sure completely when I'll see it. But I think next time I want to ask a question, just ask it through the chat. All right, crystal clear. So setting up an Next.js project. Let's open the project. Okay. Something happened here. Okay. And then it will index the entire project, and let's run. Let's let it to index 1 second. Okay. npm run dev. And we have the project running, perfect, just like the simple thing and so on. So perfect, everything is good, we see it. Now what we're going to do is just to create a simple to-do list, adding, deleting, and so on. Don't want to focus too much on building this because it will take us so much time. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to do a quick ChatGPT. So this is actually the way that programmers should work now in the future, and everything should be a lot easier. So generate for me to-do list app with React and Tailwind. Make sure I can create new to-dos, remove to-dos, and complete to-dos. All right, let's run it. And you can also use V0 if you want something like stylish and stuff. Just this one is kind of like cheaper, I guess. Okay, getting the app, remove, add. Okay, good. So we have something very simple. We'll check how it looks in a few seconds. Let's go here to our SRC folder. Maybe I can. And we have a layout and page. So just to give you a quick, I know there's a lot of juniors here. So just to explain a little bit, in each application you have, in each folder in the application, it's the new router of Next.js. You have two main files, page and layout. Layout is how the layout will look like. It will wrap every page. So probably you want to put their menu, you want to put your footer, and so on. And page is the actual content of the page. So let's take the layout. Looks pretty good. Nothing much to change. Yeah, leave the font. All good. So keep the layout. As you can see, the layout contains the HTML and the body of the document. Next, we'll go to the page. So we don't need a page that they put for us here right now. Let's just put div hello. So remove this and go back to our application. Okay, we have an hello. Now, the thing is that what ChatGPT created for us, if we go here to ChatGPT, as you can see, is a simple React state. Like you have use state, you can create different to-do, remove to-dos, and complete to-dos, something very simple. But they have state here. As you can see, we are using state. Now, when you use page in Next.js, you don't have access to state, because right now, this main page is the server component. So if I go here and do const a equal use state, for example, and I put here something, no matter what, you will see already here, it's already saying here that it's not allowed in server components. But if we go here, you can see use state doesn't exist. You can't use use state on the server side. It's on the server side because you have to use client. So just remove everything to the client. It's not a big problem. You can change the page. So we'll go here into SRC and create a new directory. We'll call it components. And we'll create a new component, call it to-do component.tsx. Let's remove the state from here. We'll copy the entire ChatGPT code. We'll see in a bit how it looks like. We'll copy everything, paste it in the to-do component. I'll change this to to-do. I like to do it more like this. Up to you. I don't like default export so much. So I'll do like this. Remove this and do export here. Okay, as you can see, we already have some errors with the to-do. So let's understand why. So it doesn't understand because it's TypeScript. We need to understand what type of array it is. So the array is supposed to be from what I see, something like that. And that fixes most of the errors. I'm using, as you can see, GitHub Copilot. So this is nice. Let's put here number. Okay, let's save it. Now this will not work. If I just put it here, it will throw an error, same error like before. Why? Because it doesn't know that this is a client component. To make it a client component, I need to go up, do use client, and then I have a to-do. Let's see. Let's make the text in the entire page black. Text black. Okay, hello. Okay, I have a to-do, another to-do, another to-do, another to-do, and I can remove to-dos. This is a very simple to do app. I just copy everything to ChatGPT. It looks good. Do you want me to go over the code and explain every line there, or you want me to go directly to CopilotKit? Okay, you want an explanation. All right, cool. So let me explain about the code a little bit. It's a super simple code. So just go line by line, cover this really quick so we can get into the CopilotKit code. So what do we have here? We have one state array that's called to-do. This to-do array contains all the to-do that we are adding and removing. Very simple. So you see there is a to-do, set to-do, and it's a state of array. Because it's type, we define what type of array it is. So we say it has text and it has completed or not completed. Very simple. So this is the to-do array. Next, we have the input. The input and the set input, which is now. What is the input? The input is the top input here where you can write and add to do. This input here is the input here. Basically, every time you will see that you add a new to do, it set the input again to null, because if not, it will just let me and add to do, and it will not remove what you have here on top. So just leave it as is. It's just setting the to do to nothing, and then every time there is a change in the input, so you can see on change here in the input, every time there is a change, it just set the input with a new target value. So basically, every time I click a key on the keyboard, it's updating the input field here with the on change on the set input event. Under that, we have the add to do. So when you click add to do, it's go to the add to do function, and it's basically set a new to do. So it pushes into the array all the previous to do that was there before, and then a new to do. This is the text of the to do with the input, and if it's completed or not completed. So of course, when you add a new to do, it's always not completed. It's false, not completed. Now, remove to do. Also, again, it's taking the index of the to do. So as you can see here, we are iterating through all the to do with a map because it's an array. And you have a button that says like to toggle complete or remove to do. So when you remove to do, how you know which input you want to remove? By the index inside of the array. So if I pass index number 0, I want to remove the first item. Number 1, it's the second item. Number 3, the third item, and so on. So this is how it knows what to remove. And then the same thing with toggle complete. We have here when you click complete. So all it does is changing the complete to be not complete. It actually could just make it true because it's toggle and it disappeared, but okay. And just update the to-do array. And then here you can see in the map that we have in CSS a class that says if to-do is completed, then make like a line through. If not, make it BG gray. So I guess if I just do complete, you see, just make it like everything like crossed. You can do undo also. Okay, that's why, because you can do undo. This is why you have the not completed. You can do complete, not complete. I just generated this entire application with ChatGPT. Maybe if I generate it again, it will give me something completely different, but that's good enough. So this is the simplest to-do app that so many companies are showing how to do because it's the easiest one to create. I can add so many other to-dos. So this is good, but this is not why we came here. Like this one, you can literally go to ChatGPT and make. What I wanted to show you is how I can create different type of to-dos with AI, remove to-dos with AI, and complete to-dos with AI. And this is what's going to be the most interesting thing. So are you ready to start going on into the AI stuff? All right, let's go to CopilotKit. So let's open CopilotKit website. When I open the website, you can go to the documentation. The documentation is very simple. We'll just follow with a quick start. So first, we need to install the two main libraries, CopilotKit React Core and CopilotKit React UI. Let's install both of them. Just copy this simple npm install. I'll just go over here and install this in the project. Just until it installs, I just want to tell you all that CopilotKit have amazing Hacktoberfest that they run themselves. So check it out. It's actually a lot easier to contribute to them to any other repository because they are not looking for the whole code base contribution to modify their code base and features and stuff. They just want you to create different demos. So this is a lot easier, and they have their own prices, and everything is also calculated in DevFest. So really make sure you go, you start, you fork it, and you work on their repository because it's super, super, super easy. And now I'm going to show you how easy it is in this event, and then you will understand how easy it is to create a demo. Because basically what I'm going to show you is that you can even take an existing demo of something you created in the past and add CopilotKit into it. So it's super, super, super simple. So let it load. Until it loads, what we need to do, and this is the most important, we need to set our OpenAI key. Now, I'm not sure completely if it's still possible or not, but I think yes. It's better to use ChatGPT 4.0, but it requires an OpenAI key. If you are using a free OpenAI key, change the model to a different versions, options such as GPT 3.5 Turbo. So maybe this one is now free. So this is how you can use it for free, basically. So let's see how it works. I need to take this OpenAI API key, and then I need to go to I need to create a new file, a new environment file. So let's create a new one called .env. And then we add here the OpenAI API key. I have a key that has $5 in it, so really feel free, if you see it here, to use it, but it probably will be exhausted like in 1 second. So let's go here, products, API login. Okay, API. So I will go here to the API, the dashboard, go here to API keys, and just create a new secret. Default project, okay, let's call it CopilotKit, and create a new secret. Okay, I'll copy it, and I'll put it here. Okay, cool. So we have the Open API key, and CopilotKit finished installing. So let's go to the next thing. Let's see. So we install CopilotKit, and then they say like this. If you're using Next.js, because you can use Next.js, you can use PageRouter also, Node.js Express, Node Express, Nest.js. I'm using Next.js for other projects, by the way. But if you're using Next.js, you just need to do it in this simple way. So we need to create a new route to handle that's called /API/CopilotKit, and then route TS inside. So let's do it. Go to SRC. Just following the instruction is super, super easy. Go into SRC, go into app, create a new folder here called API. Inside this folder, they want another folder called CopilotKit. And inside this folder, we want route.ts. I'll just edit here and just copy their entire code. Don't really care what it does in the background. You shouldn't care also, because you can just follow the instruction. But the only thing that matters here is that you can see what model it's using. So by default, they put here GPT 4.0. Maybe for your program, if you're looking for free API key, you can use the Jet, like they said here on top, GPT 3.5 Turbo. Of course, when you use 3.5 Turbo, it will not perform as well as GPT 4.0 because it will not make good decision-making like the other ones. I'm almost sure they can also use other LLMs, but for now, let's use this one. So that's it. I finished with this route. Okay, we finished the app router. Now configure CopilotKit provider. So all I need to do in my root layout is to put this code of CopilotKit. So let's go to the root layout. Just go here to the layout. Copy the import. Let's put it here. Then just put the runtime here. Just wrapping this thing. tab, and save it. Okay, next thing, connect Copilot UI. So they want also the Copilot UI, so I need to import this style into the layout. So just import here all the styles. And then I need to choose what I want. So we have a few options. We have the pop-up. You see, this is the pop-up that opens like this. You have the sidebar that open to the side like this. You have the chat, which is like just like your entire screen is a chat. And headless UI if you want to build a UI yourself. So I think we will just go with the pop-up. It's really nice. So all I need to do is just copy this pop-up and go here to the to-do component that we already have. And I think I can just put it anywhere I want. So let's just put it here on the end and import it. So take this, import it, and let's run our application. It's already running, so let's close it, run it. Okay, so you can see that we have CopilotKit here running in the background. It's the last version, 1.3.5. Great, need any help? Do you like the Dev Fest event? Let's see if it works. I'm not capable of having opinions, but I can provide information on DevFest event if you would like. Okay, it works. It doesn't know DevFest, which is really strange. It was just created a month ago, but all right, this is good. So what is the next thing we want to do? We want to connect CopilotKit. So if, for example, I say, create a new to-do to take my kids to school, right? So now it will say, under which project category should we do? It's just like a normal ChatGPT answer, right? Because we didn't connect it to anything that we have here in this application. It's literally just a chatbot popping up. So let's see how we can change the situation. So we have this function. It's called add to do. So we know that the Copilot need to know about this function. So let's go back to CopilotKit documentation, and then we need to use. Let me search it. It's called Copilot action. So what it does, you can create a Copilot action, and you can describe what you want. So let's do it together. I'll just import it at the top of the file here. Use CopilotKit action. This is what I want. All right. And then all I need to do, like they say, is to copy this code. So let's see how it works. I put it here, and I say, and we call it add to do. And the description is add a to do to the list of to dos. And then the only parameter that we want to get basically for the to do is the content of the to do. So it's like really dynamic. I'll just call it content. The type is string because we just want to get string. And the description is the content of the to do. Basically, is it required? True. And now you see it's telling me title doesn't exist because it's called content, because it's really nice. If you change it here, you see it doesn't work. It's like really good typing here. So when I change this, it changed this. I have the content, and then I can just do add a to do. We can just, so we need to do set to dos. So we can just put set to dos here like this. And then the text will be the to do. Okay, let's try it out. What do you think? It will work or not? First try. Add, let's refresh here. Add a new to do about taking my family to a trip this Monday. Oh, added a new to do. Take family on a trip this Monday. Great. So that was like the easiest one. You see, can you add me 5 more to-dos for every day of the week. To do for Monday, to do for Tuesday, to do Wednesday, Thursday, because it's so smart that it knows that it needs to trigger the function multiple times, basically. So you see, it just created all this. Perfect, really, really easy. So you can just see how easy it is to just take any application that you have and start to add this kind of stuff. Okay, remove the first to-do. I currently don't have the ability to remove this item, right? Same thing. So we need to add the next function into the to-do. So if we go here to the use Copilot action, we can have another one that's called delete to-do, right? And then delete a to-do from the list. It thinks like it's a, let's say, remove. Remove a to-do from the list. Let's call it remove to-do. Remove to-do. Okay. And then here is the, let's call it index. It's going to be a number. And remove the to-do by index. Require true, and then here we have the index. So here we're going to have, let's let it complete, just a filter, everything that is not this index, and then set the to-do. But this is nice and everything. And yes, if I add here 1, 2, 3, I don't know, like a few to-dos, and I say remove to-do number 3, you see it just removed number 3, which is great. But what if I want to have something a little bit more complicated? For example, we have take kids to school. We have take family from work, I don't know, and join my sister class. Now I want to remove the to-do of the take family from work. So remove my take family from work to-do. You see, take family from work. It doesn't really know. It just removed one of them. It's not really true what it removed. So how can we make the Copilot understand that we want to remove the first one? For that, we have something called Copilot Readable. With the readable, we can start to send CopilotKit also information about the different things that we have inside the page. So let's see how that works. Readable. So it's really pretty easy, actually. You just use Copilot Readable, description, the state of the to-do list, value, JSON string, task. So all I can do is create a new, and it's actually so smart that we don't need to add a lot of information. You can just literally take this, use CopilotKit Readable, add it here, and the state of all our to-do list, and I can literally just pass all the to-do. So I can just take here, I can just go here to the to-do state here, and just JSON stringify everything is a string, and that's it. Nothing else is matter. So let's save it, and let's test it. So take family to a trip. Now it takes me some time to read all the questions. So right now questions, and when I finish to do this time thing, I will start to answer questions. So take a family to a trip. Go to my sister class. Contribute typos to DevFest. Okay, and let's say contribute features to DevFest. Okay, I have all these to do. But obviously, I don't want to contribute typos to DevFest. That's like a very bad to do. So I just remove this. So can you remove the to-do of contributing typos to DevFest? The to-do contributing features to, it says contributing features, but actually it removed the contributing typos. So it might be something wrong with the LLM, but it works. Also, remove the go to my sister class. Okay, removed it. I don't know why it says the other one here. Need to understand what's going on here, but basically, you see, it removed the right one. So not entirely sure, but remove all the to-do. Now I can also do remove all the to-dos. And it doesn't know one of the to-dos. We'll get to this later. So the last thing that we need to do is to add the complete option. So let's do the complete. We'll create here a new, and let me see if you have some questions. Agent of Chaos, help giveaway, why this is great, how to use it was. Function, can you ask Copilot if there is any typos in your repo? I don't know, check with them, but maybe it's better to make like demo GPT hallucinating. I'm not sure GPT hallucinating. It might be a bug in CopilotKit. Index, then ask. Okay, I see not so many questions. So we can go to the next thing. All right, all we're missing now is the complete. So it's almost the same thing as the remove. I'll just create a new action here. I'll call it complete to-do. Complete a to-do from the list. Index number, perfect. We just need to have the complete. So we'll just complete. We'll save it. And that's it. That's it. Complete the first to-do. Boom, completed. Complete all the to-dos. Boom. So can we just do move all the to-dos back, like back to not completed? Currently evaluating function, okay. He doesn't know that he can complete or not complete. Doesn't know because we didn't put it in the option. So if we want, we can change it to complete or undo complete from the list. And then we can take two parameters. So we have the index, and we can also take the, we can call it, for example, here, is completed. We can make it a Boolean. Set the to-do complete or not. And this one should be the index of the to-do to complete the complete or undo. And then, believe me, making this would take me so much time if I didn't have the Copilot, the GitHub Copilot. All right, let's let it, okay, it's completed. All right, let's check it. Complete all the to-dos. Oh, perfect. Undo complete of the first to-dos. The first to-do was marked as incomplete. If there's anything, I see. I said the first to-do. Undo complete of the remaining to-do. Perfect. So this works, and you can kind of like understand the power of this tool. I want to show you my system, by the way, in case you don't know. I want to show you Posties. Posties is a social media scheduling tool, and I also give t-shirts, so please go ahead and start it. I'll put the link here on the live. But what I want to show you basically is how I'm using CopilotKit in my project, just as an example. So if you go to Posties, to the dashboard, you can see that when I schedule a new post, I have here, for example, let me connect one more channel. Let's say Instagram. Okay, let's connect Instagram. All right, Instagram. Select some account. Okay, so you can see here now that if I schedule a new post, I can say to the CopilotKit, can you turn on Instagram? Look at this, you see? Turn it on. Can you add text about DevFest AI? You see? Join us at DevFest to explore the future of technology industry expert, and it put it directly on the text area. Can you add a new comment? Look here, you see? A new comment. So basically, it can modify your entire application. This opens so many opportunities to so many stuff that you can automate. And in the next event, CopilotKit will show you how you can even use this with agents. So please register to the next one, because in the next one is going to show you how the Copilot can perform multiple tasks in the backend. If you know Perplexity, for example, searching the internet, scraping the data, applying the data to the field, like many stuff, and showing how it's loading and everything. This is super cool. So make sure you also register to the next event. That's it for this event. Do you have any question before we move to the giveaway? Is it possible to integrate CopilotKit in application build with React.js? Yes, of course. It's mainly React, so everything, Remix, React, all of them. It's just that if you use React.js, it might be a little bit more complicated with the backend, because you will need an external backend for the code, basically. How is CopilotKit useful? Like, what do you think? Where is more useful rather than to do? Like, what do you think mostly can be used for? So it can be useful mainly to simplify people's life when they go to anywhere. So if it's a to-do app, you can add to-do and stuff like that. If it's let's say even a CRM where you add people, so you can just say add my people, add the new people to the CRM with this name, this last name, and so on. And with the agent, next week, they will show you even how to do all this type of thing in the backend. So you want to add some person to the CRM, there should be some backend things running in order to change this. This is called like an agent, if you heard about this, and they will show you this in the next event. It can be useful for email scheduling and more stuff where the user can do by typing no navigation, right? CopilotKit is insane. This is true. How can CopilotKit be useful in space projects? I'm not sure what it means, but probably you can do something. Please giveaway. All right, guys, so let's move to the giveaway. So if I remember where I opened the giveaway, okay, view in the sheet. Okay, let's remove this field here. Let's see that we have no duplicates. Rename table. Let's see. Data extract, data cleanup, remove duplicates. Let's just go on column C. Okay, there were only 2 duplicates. Okay, cool. And of course, let me remove this test that I did. All right. This will be a little bit harder than last events were last year on Discord, on YouTube, sorry, Discord and Zoom, because there's a slight delay when I talk and when you see it. So I will ask and I will give somebody like 3-4 minutes to answer if they are here or not. So basically, you can see we have between 2. Those one are empty for some reason. Let's delete them. So between 2 to 47. So let's find the Wheel of Fortune here. Wheel of Fortune. Online Wheel of Fortune, it's called, I think. All right, cool. Actually, we can do it even nicer. Instead of doing like this, I can just copy all of your GitHub handles here. I'll just do like this, put all of them here. Okay. And let's spin it. Let's see how it goes. Now what I see, wait. Something is wrong here. It's translating the page. Why it's translating? Don't want to translate. Okay. Okay, so the first winner is Enxanas, something like this. So if you are here, please let us know in the chat so we can mark you as a winner. Are you here? He is here, you say, but where is he? Let me see. Muhammad Anas. They all say yes, but I don't see. He's not saying that he is here. Okay, I didn't get an answer. It should be a lot faster. If somebody doesn't answer, it means they're not here. Remove. Let's spin it again. Okay, Vignesh 025. Is he here? Oh, this delay is killing me. Okay, perfect. You are here. So by the end of the competition, you will have a way to claim your swag. I'm just marking you here. All right, perfect. So you will see this option by the end of the competition, and stay until the end and I'll explain a little bit better in the end. Okay, let's spin it again. Okay, Anushka Jane 99. Are you here? Anushka Jane 99. Anushka J 99. Yes, no, black, white. Okay, Santosh making some arrangement in the chat. All right, not here. All right, next spin. Remove, spin again. Anaya Khan 1. Are you here? Anaya Khan 1. So hard with this delay. I have no idea if you heard me or not. Not here, Anaya Khan. No. Okay. Okay, not here, not here. Let's do the next one. Viro DW. Viro DW, are you here with us? Viro DW. Viro DW. Oh, finally, somebody here. So Vero, you are here. Also marking you here. So let me find you in the list. Where is Vero? DW. Okay, you're here. Okay, so I'll explain to you how it works. Same thing as last year in Hack Squad events. By the end of the event, you will have a special button. In this special button, you will be able to basically, in this special button, you will be able to select all your details, where to ship it to, address, country, everything. So it actually works based on your GitHub handle. So the GitHub handle that you put right now is already connected to your DevFest account. So it will just match it. You will see the button, you will claim it, and usually there is no problem. If there is, you can contact over the chat on Discord and so on. So please register in 2 days to the next CopilotKit event. Don't forget to start a repository. There is 2 giveaways in every event. So make sure you register so you don't miss it, so you can be one of the first to join and fill up the form next time and not miss it. So thank you so much for all of you for coming. Check their repository. Go to their Hacktoberfest repository. You will see there inside how to join their competition. It's super easy. You can just create your own project. So go do it now. Congrats to all the winners. And see you in 2 days. Bye-bye, everybody.